John Beltran, Jen Goodall. As we are back from Akron. With the boys game about to start. Now we've updated all the quarter-by-quarter tweets from the girls game at KSIR Sports. And here we go with the boys game coming up. Greg Clarkson, the head coach of the Rams. The Bee Diggers are coached by Ken Garcia. 4-1 is the record for Akron. The Bee Diggers sitting at 4-1 as well. Momentarily, we'll have the starting lineup as the Bee Diggers starting lineup tonight is brought to you by Blowdorn Lumber. At blowdornlumber.com, you can browse the virtual showroom, view the current sales, complete a credit application, and shop the entire inventory online. Whether you're a contractor or painting your living room at Blowdorn Lumber, you'll get the same friendly service and advice to make your job easier. Visit Blowdorn Lumber in Fort Morgan at 130 State Street. Let's see who head coach Ken Garcia sent out.
Starter tonight for the next Bee Diggers. 5'11" senior, number 24,
and
Randy Baker.
Randy Baker
Jake Brown
will be starting for the Bee Diggers, along with Jake Brown, Jeffrey Dunker, Austin Garcia, and Kyle Rosenbrock. For the Rams, they go with the big man, Riley Samber, out there with Jared Clarkson, Brady Bear, freshman Jordan Herder, and Garrett Basler, excuse me. Pretty young squad there for Akron, as only Basler and Bear, along with Andy Mack off the bench, and Holden Ramey are the only seniors on this team. The Bee Diggers are dressed in their road maroons with the black lettering and gold numerals. Akron in their home whites with the navy blue numerals and the red striping. Jumping center for the Bee Diggers will be Jake Brown. And for Akron, looks like it'll be Brady Bear. Jump center. Jen, it's going to be a good one tonight.
I think it is. I agree.
No, it'll be Kyle Rosenbrock instead. Tip is controlled by Rosenbrock. Boy, he's got leaps. No question about it. Here is Dunker into the front court for Brush. The ball was tipped to the backcourt. Now to Baker. Baker back to Dunker on the bounce pass to Baker. Baker penetrates left baseline. He's cut off over there. Cross-court pass to Dunker. Straight away to Garcia. Outside left to Baker. Drives left baseline. Cut off. Jump pass knocked away. But Kyle Rosenbrock chases it down off the deflection. Garcia straight away with the basketball. Garcia jump pass on the outside left to Baker. Baker with the basketball, dribbles to his right, now to Garcia. He'll take the right wing three, and it's off the left of the rim. Rebound. Rosenbrock tries to chase it down. Saves it in, but saves it in to Jordan Herder of Akron. Here come the Rams the other way. Herder with the basketball is tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Rams. And let's see who throws it in for Akron. It'll be Jared Clarkson. Clarkson to trigger it in. Lobs it. On the outside left, here is Brady Bear. Dribbles to his left. Jump pass down low. The shot is up and in on the left baseline by Garrett Basler. And the Rams score the first points of the game. Garcia the other way for the Bee Diggers. Garcia on the outside right with a floater to Dunker. Cross-court pass intended for Brown. Knocked away by Akron. Here is Basler with the basketball. Nearly poked from behind. Basler with the ball. Jump pass down low for Clarkson in the left corner. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Akron as the Bee Diggers turn it over for a first time. And Brady Bear to throw it in to the right of the basket. Bear looking, lobs it for Herder. Cross court to Clarkson, right corner. Bear dribbles to his left, puts up a 15-footer good. For Brady Bear, he's got a tremendous shot. The Beatniggers have to contend with him tonight. 4-0 Akron, 6.5 to go in the opening quarter. Garcia for the Beatniggers on the outside left for Dunker. Dunker with a basketball on the outside left to Baker in the lane. Here's Rosenbrock's shot, but it's short. Rosenbrock grabs the rebound back out to Garcia. Dunker 3 is off the back of the rim, and the rebound controlled by Garrett Bosler. The Rams leading 4-0 with Clarkson in the backcourt. Dribbles out of trouble. Clarkson at the top of the three-point circle, outside left for Bear, penetrates left baseline, and then the ball stripped from behind out of bounds, and the Rams retain possession. And Clarkson to throw it in. Clarkson taps the basketball. Now for Bosler on the right baseline. He fades from 12, and that's going to be short. And Rosenbrock has the rebound, foul from behind by Riley Samber. Beatnigger basketball with 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And the Beatniggers are looking for their first points. Jeffrey Dunker will set it up for the Beatniggers. Dunker at the top, at the free throw line. Baker, 15-footer, good for Randy Baker, who turns, shoots, and scores. Clarkson the other way, jump pass, intercepted by Baker. Here's Dunker with a basketball, then the Beatniggers throw it away. Long pass to Samber, banks and scores. For Riley Samber, the Rams now lead 6-2. 5.5 to go first quarter from Akron. Outside right, Garcia with the basketball. Dribbling to his left, back out to Baker. Baker at the top on the outside left. Dunker penetrates left baseline. Going to have to back it out straight away to Baker. Baker on the left corner for Dunker. Penetrates left baseline. Jump pass Rosenbrock. Shot is blocked, but a foul. Jared Clarkson commits the foul for the Rams. And to the line will be Kyle Rosenbrock. And he will shoot a deuce. Stop, shop, and save on all your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. The Brush Grocery Card. You can also pay your public service bill and access Western Union. Brush Grocery Card, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. And the free throw is in. The Beatniggers now trail 6-3. Second free throw by Rosenbrock is perfect. Nothing but string for the junior. In the backcourt with the basketball is Herder. Dribbles by one, nearly stripped by Dunker. Now Dunker intercepts. And then the ball is lost and taken away by Akron once again. Layup is up and in by Brady Bear on the other end. The Rams lead 8-4 under 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Here comes Baker the other way for the Beatniggers. Baker on the outside left to Dunker. Dunker back out to Baker, dribbling at the top. The left to Dunker. He'll take a three, and that is short. And Riley Samber has the rebound for Akron. The outlet nearly stolen. It's taken by Brady Bear. Bear across the timeline at the top. Dribbles against Baker, and then he threw an elbow. Oh, looks like both officials were going to make separate calls, Jen.
Yeah, it could have gone either way, and that's one of those things, you know, it could go a block or it could go an offensive foul. So we'll see what they call here.
Well, there's no doubt that he cleared with his elbow, and I'm talking about Bear, but the foul was committed by Randy Baker. Ken Garcia doesn't like that one whatsoever. Baker is out, and Bryce Needens is in. And to throw it in will be Jared Clarkson. To the left of the basket, Clarkson looking, lobs it left corner for Herder. He'll take the three, and that's no good. Rebound to Samber, and he goes back up, and he misses. And then Jake Brown has the rebound for the Beatniggers. Here comes Brush the other way. Dunker in the lane. Right corner, Needens. Wide open three. And air ball. Garrett Bosler with the rebound. The outlet pass to Clarkson into the front court. He's got a 3-on-3. Jump pass to Bear. Left wing three is off the front of the rim and off the top of the backboard. It will be Beatnigger basketball. Riley Samber is out. And Levi Bosler is into the game. Rush basketball, trailing 8-4 with 4:06 to go in the opening quarter. Dunker at the top, bounce pass outside right for Needens, straight away to Dunker. Dunker, free throw line, Rosenbrock, right wing Needens, three in the air, and that's off to the right, well off. And the ball is volleyballed into the hands of Jared Clarkson. On the outlet pass here is Brady Bear. Bounce pass is taken away by Dunker, intercepted by Herder. Dunker the other way with those long arms, always making very good defensive plays. Dunker straight away, bounce pass in the lane to Needens, jump pass to Rosenbrock. He puts it up and in. Kyle Rosenbrock scores. as he scoops it in. Bay Diggers to within 2. It's 8-6. 3:33 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Levi Bosler in the lane. Nearly walked. No call. Here is Herder the other way. Straight away to Bosler. Right wing to Clarkson. 3 in the air. Is going to be well short. And the ball is loose on the floor. Secured by Clarkson. Here is Bear the other way. Banks it in. Brady Bear scores off the loose ball. Akron 10, Brush 6. 3:10 to go first quarter. Dunker with a basketball. Straight away for Rosenbrock. Outside right to Dunker at the free throw line. Leans, throws it out Garcia, fakes the 3, dribbles to his right. Garcia leans, down low for Brown. He scoops it up and in off the glass. Nice look by Austin Garcia. Jake Brown scored with the right hand. Akron 10, Brush 8. Front court pass is taken over there, and the layup is up and in by Garrett Bosler. He was wide open. B Diggers did not get back. 12-8 Akron, 2:43 to go first quarter. Needham's the other way with the basketball. Jump pass, and it's caught by somebody in the first row. The Bay Diggers turn it over for a fourth time. Substitution says Garrett Bosler is out of the game. Riley Samper is back in. Akron basketball. Jordan Bear. Check that. Brady Bear. There's the lob. Over to Levi Bosler. 12-foot pull-up is off the back of the rim. Rebound to Samber. And they'll reset the offense. And then Dunker steals it. Dunker with one to beat. Dunker is fouled. And he's fouled by Jared Clarkson. That's going to be his second. And he's going to have to be taken out of the game in favor of Jordan Herder. So it will be B-Digger basketball. Garcia to throw it in. With the B-Diggers trailing by 4 with 2:21 to go in the first. Garcia, left corner, Needham fakes the 3, penetrates left baseline. Then he's cut off, feeds it back out to Rosenbrock. At the top for Dunker. Baseball pass is knocked away by Herder. Fifth turnover by Brush into the front court. It's Brady Bear. He lost the ball off his left leg. Out of bounds. It will be Brush basketball. These teams are athletic, but sometimes, Jen, a little bit in a hurry.
They are. He just took his eye off the ball and then knocked it off his knee. But, give credit where credit is due. This is going to be a good game. Both teams are playing really hard, and there's not very many fouls, so it's a pretty clean game so far.
Trey Cranston for the B-Diggers into the front court with the basketball. Cranston on the outside right for Needhams. Needhams straight away to Cranston. Cranston back out to Needhams right wing, right of the lane. Jump pass to Rosenbrock, down low, intended for Nichols, just coming into the game, and he threw it away. 6 turnover for Brush. Levi Bosler spinning on Dunker. And that ball nearly poked away was by Needhams. Here come the B-Diggers. Rosenbrock to Needhams. To Rosenbrock. There's a left-handed layup up and in off the glass for Kyle Rosenbrock. Brush to within 2. It's 12-10. Minute 33 to go. And then Jacob Nichols commits a foul in the front court as Jordan Herder handled that basketball. The B-Diggers with their second team foul. And to throw it in will be Herder. With the basketball is Bosler. Into the lane. He shoots it off the glass and misses. And Dunker has the rebound for the B-Diggers. Dunker into the front court. B-Diggers can tie. Bounce pass to Cranston. Cranston is double teamed. Swings it back out to Needhams. The left wing 3. Yes! And the B-Diggers now have the lead. Brush 13, Akron 12. And then we've got a whistle. And is that a foul on the B-Diggers? I think it is. Dunker commits a foul. That'll be his first. And inbounding the basketball will be the Akron Rams. And Herder to do so. With the basketball is Levi Bosler. On the outside right, Samber down low, gets the basketball. He leans, banks, and scores for Riley Samber. 14-13 Akron. Needham's the other way for the B-Diggers. Cross-court pass to Cranston. Cranston with the basketball. Needham straight away 3 is off to the right. And the ball is loose, and the rebound is controlled by Garrett Bosler. And then we've got a whistle, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. And it is Akron basketball. 14-13 in favor of Akron. 31 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Jump pass is intercepted by Ben Mickey just into the game. And then Mickey traveled. Well, we are looking at turnovers on each side here in the opening quarter, 7 apiece. We are straight up at 8 o'clock. This is 1010 KSIR. Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley, John Beltran with Jen Goodall. Brady Bear with the basketball in the backcourt. The baseball pass is taken over there by Bosler. Bosler right in the lane. Bounce pass to Samber. Back out to Jordan Herder against Needens. Backs up for a three, and that is in and out. And Randy Baker just back into the game. Has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. 8 seconds to go. Cranston at the top with 7. Cranston's got to look up at the clock. He's got 5. Cranston jump pass towards Needens. Needens with 3. Has the ball stripped away. And that is going to be the end of the quarter. With the score, Akron 14, Brush 13 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 14-13, Akron leads Brush after the Brush girls lost tonight 50-26. Trey Cranston, Bryce Needens, Ben Mickey, Randy Baker, and Jacob Nichols for Brush. Garrett Basler, Riley Samber, Jared Clarkson, Jordan Herder, and Brady Bear for the Rams. Bee Digger basketball. Baker at the top for Needens. Fakes the 3, steps to his left, jump pass to Cranston. Cranston cross court to Baker. He'll take the right wing 3, and that's off to the right. And the rebound and putback is up and in. Boy, that's a strong move by Ben Mickey, and the Bee Diggers back out on top, 15-14. In the backcourt, Clarkson throws it front court for Bear. Bear at the free throw line, 15-footer. Good. At Brady Bear, he's definitely playing at the next level, Jack.
He is. For him to be able to stop and pop like that is pretty phenomenal.
Randy Baker pulls up from 10. That's up and short on the left wing. And grabbing the rebound is Garrett Bosler. The Rams with a 16-15 lead, 7:13 to go second quarter. Brady Bear in the left corner, back out to Bosler. Check that. Straight away with the basketball is Bosler on the outside right to Clarkson. Clarkson against Trey Cranston at the top for Bear. Falling down is Baker. It's a 5-on-4. And then Bosler's shot is blocked and taken away by Needens. There's the long pass to Randy Baker. All the way, scoops it up, no good. The rebound to Cranston, and was Cranston fouled from behind? And I think he was. If that's Jared Clarkson, that's going to be his third, and that will be his third foul. Well, he could be done for the remainder of the opening half, and here comes Levi Bosler. And to throw it in is Needens. Needens looking, still looking. Lobs it towards Baker. Outside left Cranston. Cranston back out to Baker. Fakes, dribbles into the lane. The little floater's up and short. And Bosler grabs his 5th rebound already for Akron. The outlet to Levi Bosler. 6:41 to go second quarter. Akron 16, Brush 15. At the top, Clarkson with a basketball. That's Herder. Back out to Bosler. Bosler against Cranston. Gets a pick. Dribbles back to his left on the crossover. Picked up by Cranston. Also picked up his dribble. Looking for Herder. Finds Herder. Fakes the 3. Steps to his left. Dribbles all the way. Banks and scores. Jordan Herder, a strong move to the basket. 18-15 in favor of the Rams. Cranston on the outside left to Needens. Needens wants to shoot. Left of the lane for Mickey. Back out to Needens. Left corner. 3 is short. Rebound to Nichols, and Nichols is fouled on the floor. The foul was committed by Riley Samber. That's going to be his second. And here come Brown, Garcia, Rosenbrock, and Dunker. Needens remains in the game. That's the 15th foul. The Bee Diggers with 3. The one-stop center for home improvement projects, Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. For flooring, paint, tools, appliances, and more, Ackley Building Center. Dunker with a basketball in the left corner for Garcia. Dribbles to his right, picks up the dribble. Left corner for Rosenbrock with a chest pass. Back to his right is Rosenbrock. Left of the lane for Dunker. Now left baseline, Rosenbrock down low for Brown. Bounce pass to Dunker in the lane. He's nearly tied up. The ball stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bee Diggers with 5:53 to go second quarter. The Rams lead the Bee Diggers 18-15, and Garcia to trigger it in. Garcia looking, still looking, lobs it on the outside left for Brown, left corner for Needens, dribbles to his right. Needens with a basketball, picks up the dribble, holding it up high, cross-court pass for Garcia. Garcia against Herder, now to Needens. He'll fake the left wing 3, dribbles at the free throw line, bounce pass to Garcia. Garcia looking, right of the lane to Dunker. Dunker leans, shoots, and he misses off to the left. Rebound to Dunker, goes back up and he misses, but he's fouled. Dunker to the line. And Riley Sambers committed his third foul. They've got 2 players with 3 fouls here in the opening half. Again, you got to take advantage of that right now.
We do, and I think Jeffrey's doing a good job. He's kind of being the workhorse. He's kind of doing the dirty work in there. He's getting in, he's boxing out, and he's going after his own shot, because who better knows where it's going to miss than the shooter. And
the free throw by Dunker is up and in. That's his first point of the game. The Beatniggers draw to within 2. Second free throw coming up for the senior Dunker. That's in the air, and that one is perfect. Akron 18, Brush 17. Jared Clarkson with 3 fouls checks into the game for Riley Sambers. That's how limited they are. One person with 3 fouls checks in for another with 3 fouls.
Yeah, but you know they're going to be able to play like that because they did the same thing last year.
Right, exactly, and they only lost by 5 in Brush. Pressured in the backcourt as Clarkson, front court pass is taken by Herder. Then he leans in a blocking foul on Rosenbrock off the missed shot. Rosenbrock with his first foul, and Jordan Herder, who's only a freshman, will shoot 2. Willow Coffee Tea and Smoothies and G Sweets Bakery offers cookies, muffins, and sweetbreads. Pair with your favorite coffee, lattes, or smoothie flavors, and you're set. Willow Coffee Tea and Smoothies and G Sweets Bakery. Open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday 7 until 4 at 921 Edison Street in Brush. And he makes the second free throw after missing the first. And the Ram lead is back up to 2, 19-17. 5:19 to go in the second quarter. Brush girls already lost tonight, 50-26. Needhams with a basketball. Left of the lane for Dunker. Left baseline for Rosenbrock. Down low for Dunker. Nearly had it stripped. He leans. He floats it up, and he misses. And then the ball's rebounded by Rosenbrock over to Needhams. Beatniggers reset the offense. Garcia for Brush. Near the top of the three-point circle. Garcia with 4:53 to go. On the outside right to Brown. Brown to Garcia. Wide open 3, won't take it. Now to Needhams. Needhams lobs it left baseline for Rosenbrock. Back out to Needhams. Needhams to Dunker, left of the lane. Little 12-footer hit the bottom of the net. And then Jake Brown commits the foul in the backcourt. As Brady Bear was able to grab the rebound. Only the 15th foul against the Beatniggers. Akron has 6. With 4:39 to go, second quarter. And to throw it in is Clarkson. The backcourt to Bear, back to Clarkson. Clarkson against Garcia. Across the timeline, dribbles right by him, right into the lane, and all the way, scoops it up and in. What happened there to the Brush defense? They got lost, 21-17. That was like 1-on-5. Straight away, Needhams with the basketball on the outside right to Garcia. He'll take the 3. No good. And rebounded by Rosenbrock. Gets a defender in the air. Then the ball stripped away. And then we've got a tie-up. And it's going over to Akron. Clarkson to trigger it in. 21-17 Rams, nearly midway through the second quarter. In the backcourt, Herder with a basketball. Dribbles against Needhams into the front court. Picked up by Needhams. Now Garcia stripped it away. The ball is loose, and now the Beatniggers tied up. And they have the possession arrow pointing in their direction. Rush basketball, Jen. These teams are getting after it.
They are, and they're both playing really pressure defense. And so when I'm looking at this, and you have a freshman on the floor, he's got pretty good poise for being that young.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Just like we saw from Tate Kemble of Fort Morgan. Cross-court pass to Brown. Brown in the lane, scoops it up off the glass and in. How high does Jake Brown get?
He gets extremely high. I would love to have him for high jump for track.
Jump pass down low, wide open layup for Garrett Bosler off the feet from Jared Clarkson. That's the problem with the Beatniggers tonight. When they score, they can't get a defensive stop.
Well, and I think that part of that is they're just not communicating on the rotation. They have everybody kind of going after the rebound. Nobody's getting back.
Needhams takes a left wing 3, and that's off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose, and the Rams try to save it in. That's going to stay with the Beatniggers. That's a good call. Clarkson thought it went off a brush, but it clearly, in my estimation, went off of Akron. Even head coach Greg Clarkson is wondering why Akron doesn't have the basketball, but it's staying with the Beatniggers. Needhams to throw it in. 3:22 to go, second quarter. The Beatniggers trail 23-19. Needhams to throw it in. Right corner for Dunker. Back out to Baker. Now to Needens in the right wing. Now he'll take a three, and that one is going to be off to the left. And the rebound controlled by Brady Bear. Here is Bosler over to Clarkson against Baker, right in the lane. He's now retreat well behind the three-point line. Now to Bear. Bear between his legs against Dunker. Crossover dribble. Left baseline. Backs it out to Jared Clarkson. On the right wing, here's Herder. Over to Bear. Gets a pick. Pulls up from 16, and that's well short. And the ball is loose, and it is off of the right foot of Garrett Bosler, Beat Digger basketball. Boy, do you see the way that Brady Bear handled that basketball?
That was pretty good, but I was also watching how Jeffrey Dunker played defense on him.
Oh, yeah. Not too many guys could handle that. Dunker was outstanding, which is why he forced Bear to throw the ball and to pass it. Here is Baker, right wing. He scoops it up off the glass and in. Nice job of body control by Baker. If not, he could have committed an offensive foul. 23-21. Here is Clarkson the other way. Scoops it up, and he misses the layup. And the rebound to Jake Brown on the outlet to Needens. Beat Diggers can tie it on this possession. 2:25 to go. Baseball pass. Baker banks and scores. Oh, what a pass by Bryce Needens. Baker now with 6. The game is deadlocked at 23. 2:17 to go. Then Needens with a steal off of Brady Bear. Turnover number 11 committed. Baker is going to bank and score off another baseball pass. And the Beat Diggers on a 6-0 run, lead 25-23. 2:02 to go before the break. Here is Brady Bear, the jump pass, cross court, knocked away by Nichols, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. Now the Beat Digger defense is clearly rattling Akron here over the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, I think that they're finally getting back. They're getting woke up. They're starting to let the game come to them a little bit. So they're more relaxed, and that's how they played very, very well.
And warning against Jake Brown.
It's just because he crossed the plane of entry, so you get a warning, and the next one is a technical.
Right. Clarkson to throw it in, lobs it over to Levi Bosler, picked up by Baker. Dribbling to his right, spinning on Baker, dribbles by Baker in the lane, the floater's up and in, and a foul. And Bosler to the line. And the foul was committed by Jacob Nichols. Levi Bosler is another freshman. And the free throw is up and off the back of the rim, and Nichols with a nice job boxing out. Then he's fouled by Garrett Bosler. That's his first, but the team's 7th. So the Beat Diggers go the other way. It'll be a 1-1 with Nichols at the line. Had an outstanding first half. Accidents or illness can strike at any time, day or night, and when they do, every second counts. As a Level 3 trauma center, Colorado Plains Medical Center can handle any type of emergency. Colorado Plains Medical Center, where expertise matters. Nichols at the line with a game deadlocked at 25 with 1:50 to go before the break. And you can follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports, on Facebook at 1010 KSIR Sports, and the Nichols free throws in the air and good. The Beat Diggers with a 1-point advantage. Second free throw upcoming for Jacob Nichols. He bends, he shoots, and he connects. Oh, I nearly went over that line again. It was very close. Got to watch out. And Jake Brown is out. Ben Mickey's back in. Bear to throw it in. The Beat Diggers applying the backcourt pressure. Clarkson lobs it towards Bear. Bear still in the backcourt. Front court pass to Herder in the right corner. Herder against Mickey. Cross court to Garrett Bosler. Now to Levi Bosler. Left of the lane. Hands it off to Clarkson. Fakes the three. Double teamed over there. Back out to Levi Bosler. Baseball pass to Herder. He'll take a long three. That's off the back of the rim. And Jacob Nichols has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. The outlet to Dunker. Brush with a 2-point lead. 27-25. 1:22 to go in the opening half. Baker retreats on the outside left to Needens. Cross court is taken by Mickey. Mickey, baseball pass to Needens. Penetrates left baseline all the way, scoops it up, and he's fouled as he misses. He went up and under on that move, and the foul was committed by Garrett Bosler. That is his second. And Bryce Needens to the line to shoot a deuce for the Beat Diggers. First free throw by Needens is up, and he back rimmed it, and it did not go through. He could not get the bounce. Second free throw upcoming for Needens. And that's in the air, and that's perfect. Needens now with 4, 28-25. Left corner, Levi Bosler penetrates. Now he's cut off by Mickey. Spins it back out to Garrett Bosler. Back out to Levi Bosler. 1 minute to go, second quarter. The Beatniggers by 3. Outside right to Herter. Bounce pass to Bear. And that's a mistake there by Dunker. 17th foul against the Beatniggers. And Dunker commits his second personal. Or check that. Randy Baker commits the foul. My bad. And Bear to the line as Cranston checks in for Baker. Well, Brady Bear has 8 points, and the free throw is in. Second free throw upcoming for Bear. As the Beatniggers lead by 2, and that one is up and perfect. Rush 28, Akron 27 with 52 seconds to go in the opening half. Cranston for Brush with the basketball on the outside right to Mickey. Back out to Cranston straightaway, outside left for Needens. Needens bounce pass left baseline for Dunker. Trapped over there now to Needens. Left corner, 3 in the air is no good. And Cranston goes for the rebound, taken by Dunker, who banks it in. Dunker scores. That was created by Trey Cranston. Excellent play. Rush 30, Akron 27. 27 seconds to go. Bosler across the timeline, double-teamed over there. And then did he lose the ball? Or was it knocked out of bounds? Apparently it's off the Beatniggers, but it didn't look like Brush touched it.
No, I thought he just lost control of the ball and went flying out of bounds, but maybe he didn't want to call the foul, so he gave him the ball instead.
Yeah, he did give him the ball because there was a loss of control there. Brady Bear with the basketball, looking for a pick, dribbles right in the lane against Dunker. Back out to Levi Bosler, 12 seconds to go. 16-foot pull-up is a brick, and Bryce Needens goes for the rebound and has it right there. Needens with the basketball, and the outlet to Cranston with 5, with 4. Jump pass to Nichols. Nichols puts up a runner, and it's nearly good. The tip by Mickey, no good. An outstanding first half here in Akron. With the score, Brush 30, Akron 27 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. John Beltran with Jen Goodall as we head to the third quarter. The Brush boys leading Akron 30-27 in a highly contested game. Both teams with 1 loss of the year, and both teams trying to improve to 5-1. Of course, the Beatniggers won last night, defeating Bishop Matchbuff at home 70-44. And there's little doubt that looking at the quality play by both of these teams, they could end up in the final 8 in their respective classifications. Akron in 2A and Brush in Class 3A. Brady Bear, Garrett Bosler, Jared Clarkson, Jordan Herter, and Riley Samber for Akron. 2 of those 5 players, Samber and Garrett Bosler, have 3 fouls each. Jake Brown, Kyle Rosenbrock, Austin Garcia, Randy Baker, and Jeffrey Dunker for Brush. It'll be Akron basketball to begin the third. And Brady Bear to bounce it in to Clarkson. Chest pass on the outside right to Herter. Right corner, Bear. He'll take a 3, and that's no good. And Kyle Rosenbrock boxes out very nicely for the rebound. Rosenbrock by himself into the front court. Straight away to Dunker. Dunker lobs it to Baker. On the high right corner for Brown. Jump pass to Rosenbrock. Down low for Dunker. He banks and he misses. Garcia has the rebound for the Beatniggers. Garcia to Baker. Baker swings it to Garcia. Dribbling to his right. Garcia left corner for Brown. Cross court to Baker. He'll take a 3, and that's well short. But Brown has the rebound, scoops it up, and that's short. And then the ball is rebounded by Herter. Well, the Beatniggers had opportunities there. Herter all the way, banks and scores. Boy, Brush has got to stop him. That was too easy. The Beatnigger lead is down to 1, 30-29. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Garcia on the outside left to Brown. Overhead pass to Baker. Baker right in the lane, straight away to Garcia. Garcia pulls up for a 3. Good! Austin Garcia nails the triple. Rush has their biggest lead, 33-29. 6:45 remaining third quarter. Bear loses the basketball, stripped by Dunker. Dunker with a basketball. Long pass to Brown, and he banks it in. Jeffrey Dunker with an outstanding defensive play. Timeout. 30-second timeout called by the Rams. And the Beatdiggers with a 35-29 lead. Nice start for the Beatdiggers, Jen, in this third quarter.
It is, and I could see Barrett when he was coming off the floor. He's a little bit frustrated, and their coaches, too. He's getting a little bit fancy with the dribbling, and Jeffrey's playing just good, solid defense. He's not reaching in. He's just tipping the ball, and it's tipping into his hands, and he's making things happen.
No doubt. And the Beatdiggers have taken advantage as they're on a 5-0 run after Jordan Herder made that layup. Rush 35, Akron 29. Yeah, and the competition this week is just so solid for both the Brush boys and girls, and this is how you get better. You don't want to beat all the cupcakes. Jump pass by Clarkson in the backcourt to Herder. Bounce pass back out to Clarkson. On the left corner, there is Bear with a basketball. Dribbles left baseline. Jump pass to Herder. Cross court to Clarkson. He'll take a left wing three. Good. Wide open was Jared Clarkson. He nailed the triple. The Beatdigger lead is cut in half. 35-32 with 6:15 to go, third quarter. Dunker with a basketball. Bounce pass to the outside right to Baker. Right of the lane. Then he stripped. And here comes Herder the other way. Herder with one to beat. Bounce pass to Clarkson. Banks misses. Rosenbrock with a rebound for the Beatdiggers. On the outlet to Baker. Here's Dunker. 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Garcia. And he had the shot blocked over there by Bosler. Taken away by Bear. The Beatdiggers come the other way. Check that. That's Akron the other way. Here is Herder with a basketball. At the top for Clarkson. They can tie it with a three. The lob to Garrett Bosler. Fades from 10. Off the bottom of the rim. Austin Garcia has the Beatdigger rebound. Garcia across the timeline. Behind the three-point line. On the outside right to Brown. Jump pass. Cross court to Baker. Back out to Garcia. On the outside left with 5:23 to go. He'll take a straightaway three. That's well short. And Riley Sandberg grabs the rebound for Akron, his fourth. The outlet to Bear. Bear into the front court behind his back at the top. Left wing Clarkson fakes the three. Dribbles to his right. He puts up a 17-footer. Yes. For Jared Clarkson. He's got the last 5 points here. And the Beatdigger lead was at 6. Now it's down to 1. 35-34 with 4:58 to go in the third. Baker with a basketball. Dribbles to his right. Cross-court pass to Brown. Well behind the three-point line. Right baseline to Dunker. Dunker against Bear. Bounce pass to Garcia. Scoops it up, and he misses. Wanted a whistle. No foul. And Riley Sandberg grabs the rebound. The Rams can reclaim the lead. Clarkson with a three, and that's in. Clarkson by himself is on an 8-0 run. Rams now lead 37-35. It turned around just like that. With 4.5 minutes to go in the third. If the Beatdiggers don't score here, they're going to need a timeout. Baker on the outside left. Bounce pass to Rosenbrock. Left of the lane. Inside to Dunker. Gets the defender in the air. Scoops it up and misses, but he's fouled. Dunker to the stripe. Garrett Bosler commits his third. They've got 9 fouls. 3 players with 3. But, Jen, you got to get that fourth because that changes the way you play defensively when you got 4 fouls.
Well, and they're still running that little short corner play, so if they can keep that up and keep the rotation, Akron's going to end up in foul trouble because they're not able to recover quick enough on those passes.
Dunker nails the free throw. He's got 5 in the game. He can tie the game with a second made free throw, and he does. Brush 37, Akron 37. 4:18 to go in the third. Bosler in the backcourt, and he's going to be fouled by Dunker. Dunker commits his second. Nearly had the strip. Herder to trigger it in. Herder to Clarkson. Cranston and Needham's getting ready to check in for Brush. Clarkson on the outside right to Brady Bear against Dunker. Pulls up long three. Oh, that's good. Oh, that shot is indefensible. You cannot defend that one. Brady Bear now with 13. The Rams lead by 3. 40-37. 3:56 to go in the third. Jake Brown left baseline. Spins out of trouble. Back out to Garcia. Right wing to Baker. Baker dribbles by 2 in the lane. Bounce pass intended for Dunker. Intercepted by Bear. Here comes Jared Clarkson with a layup up and in. Jared Clarkson has 10 in the quarter. 42-37. Garcia with the basketball. On the left wing. Garcia bounce pass to Rosenbrock. And he pulls up from 7. That's good. Rosenbrock scores. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Brush. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home Auto, Life, and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call, 842-4555. Well, credit Akron. They went on a 13-2 run. A 6-point deficit became a 5-point lead, now down to 3.
Well, and I think, that's a smart timeout by Coach. Wants to get them calmed down, get them poised, go back to the game plan because they're kind of getting a little helter-skelter, just like when we saw the hesitation by Kyle in the middle. He didn't know he was going to be that open. They got to take that confidence and go in there. I mean, he made the shot, which is a good thing, but he's got to take that initiative and go with it as it comes to him.
Rosenbrock, Baker, Cranston, Needens, and Brown for Brush. Samber, along with Bosler, Brady Bear, Jared Clarkson, and Jordan Herder for Akron. Clarkson at the top of the three-point circle. Against Trey Cranston, outside left. Bear takes the three, and that's good. I mean, how do you defend that? That guy's just too good. He's got 16. 45-39 Akron. Bounce pass to Rosenbrock. Outside right to Baker. Baker puts it up from 10. No, but he's fouled. To the line is Randy Baker. The foul was committed by Brady Bear. That's his first. Baker scored 8 points in the opening half. B&B Appliance. Oh, no. It's not on the shot. I don't know how. Needens to throw it in to Rosenbrock. Right of the lane. Rosenbrock, right corner for Needens. Yeah, I have no idea how. Those are not free throws. I mean, he landed on them on the follow-through. Needens right of the lane. Lean, shoots, misses. No foul. Rebound to Jake Brown. Brown back out to Needens. Bounce pass to Cranston. Poked away. There's a foul. And that should be a foul on Garrett Bosler. And that is going to be his fourth. So here comes Levi Bosler into the game for Garrett Bosler. B&B Appliance carries a full line of in-stock and ready-to-be-delivered Whirlpool appliances. With the world moving towards more green energy, time for you to recycle the old and get in with the new appliances. That is B&B Appliance. Rosenbrock at the top for Needens. He'll take a three, and that's off to the right. Rebound to Cranston. Jump pass is knocked away. The ball is volleyballed around. Levi Bosler has it. And then we've got a beat-digger foul. Well, that's a brutal call, Jen.
I don't agree with that one. You have a player on the floor holding the ball. He's not able to get up, so the whole thing to do is to go tie it up, which is exactly what Jake Brown went and did.
Yeah, the beat-digger fans don't like that. That was a brutal call. I mean, you never see that called on the floor. It didn't look like any contact was made, and Ken Garcia obviously not happy about that. He might be looking for a makeup call later on. Clarkson in the right corner to Herder. Back out to Clarkson. Straight away to Bear. Bear to his right between his legs. And we got a whistle and a clear out. It should be an offensive foul or not. No, it's on Baker. Randy Baker commits his third. Both teams with 3 team fouls. 2:26 to go, third quarter. Akron 45, Brush 39. Bear to throw it in. Lobs it into Herder. He'll take the three, and that is no good. And Bear tips the ball out of bounds. It goes to the Beat Diggers. And Trey Cranston the other way with Needens for Brush. The Beat Diggers were up 35-29, but since then it's a 16-4 run. On the outside for Baker, straight away Needens. Free throw line for Rosenbrock. Now to Baker. He'll take the three, and that's well short. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Cranston. Now to Needens. Needens jump pass to Rosenbrock, straight away to Baker, and Baker stripped up and fouled by Jordan Herder. That's his first. And Needens to throw it in. Rush desperately needs a bucket here. There's the lob into Rosenbrock. Back out to Cranston, cross court to Needens. Needens in the lane to Cranston, gets a defender in the air, and he puts it up and he misses. And then the ball is volleyballed off the top of the backboard. And it goes over to Akron. With 1:52 in the third quarter, Beat Diggers down by 6. They've gone into an offensive slump here. And Jared Clarkson has been red hot for Akron. Clarkson lobs it to Bear. Bear against Needens, dribbles to his right. Almost lost the basketball. Swings it right side to Samber. Samber bounce pass straight away to Levi Bosler. Bosler against Brown at the free throw line. Fades from 15. It's off to the left. And the rebound is into the hands of Kyle Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock with his 7th on the outlet to Baker. Baker in the lane all the way. Scoops it up in short. Rebound to Baker. Puts it up and in. Randy Baker now with 10 points. The other way in the right corner with the basketball. Bosler back out to Clarkson. Straight away to Bear. Bear against Neenans. Into the lane and nearly lost the ball. Got it back. Puts up a shot off the glass and in. Wow. Brady Bear's ridiculous. He is really good. 18 points. 47-41. A minute to go. Baker left of the lane. Lean, shoots, scores. Randy Baker sliding his way through the lane. Now a 4-point game. 47-43 Akron. 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Clarkson with a basketball. Against Rosenbrock. Dribbles, leans, gets the defender in the air, shoots and scores. Clarkson with 12 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Akron 49, Brush 43. Cranston fakes the 3, and then Levi Bosler falls on top of him. That'll be the 15th foul. Bosler commits his first. Yeah, those are the scary ones. And to throw it in will be Bryce Needens. Needens on the outside left to Rosenbrock. As they maintain the dribble, here's Dunker. Back into the game over to Needens. Back out to Dunker. Now to Needens, left of the lane. Then he leans from 6 feet, and he throws up a brick. And the rebound is controlled over there by Bear. Into the front court. Here is Clarkson with the basketball. Cross court to Bear. 9 seconds to go. Bear to his left of the lane, wants to shoot, spins. Backs it out to Clarkson with 4. He leans, puts up a floater around, and good. For Jared Clarkson, what a quarter. And that's the end of the quarter. With the score, Akron 51, Rush 43 on 1010 KSIR at KSIR.com. 51-43 in favor of the Akron Rams as we head to the fourth. And here we go with the Beat Diggers possessing the basketball. Jeffrey Dunker over to Needens. Needens in the right corner. Back to Nichols. Down low for Rosenbrock. Gets a defender in the air. Banks and scores for Kyle Rosenbrock. John Beltran with Jen Goodall. 51-45 is now the score. The other way, here comes Jared Clarkson as the Beat Diggers draw to within 2. Clarkson at the top of the basketball. Lost it, but it's taken by Riley Samber, and he had the ball stripped away, and Trey Cranston has it for Brush as he maintains the dribble. Nice job by the Beat Diggers. Needens with the basketball for Brush. On the outside left. Can't take that shot. Left baseline. And then the shot is up and missed by Nichols off the feet from Dunker. Garrett Bosler has the rebound. The other way, here come the Rams. Clarkson with the basketball. And he will slow things down. Over to Brady Bear. Bear fakes that shot. Bodied by Dunker. On the outside left to Clarkson, who had a huge third quarter. Clarkson in the lane, scoops it up around and no good. And the ball is controlled by Clarkson on the rebound. Resetting is Akron. Then we got a foul on Needens. And for Needens, as out of the game is Nichols. Needens commits his first foul. Inbounds pass into Clarkson with a basketball. Clarkson between his legs, right corner. Here's Garrett Bosler. Bounce pass down low for Herder, double team, and then his bounce pass was thrown away, and a foul in the backcourt by Samber. That's going to be his fourth as Rosenbrock intercepted the pass. So Beat Digger basketball. On the outside right, Cranston with 6:20 to go in the game. Over to Needens. Needens straight away. Back out to Rosenbrock, right at the free throw line. Cranston fakes the three, steps, puts up a 15-footer. Good for Trey Cranston. Jen, it's clear the Beatdiggers want to get it done here in the fourth quarter on defense.
They are, and I was just noticing they're running kind of a diamond and one is what we call it, or a box and one. Jeffrey Dunker is not leaving the side of Bears. He's staying with him no matter where the ball is.
Garrett Bosler banks and scores off a beautiful pass inside from Clarkson. 53-47 Akron. 5:47 to go. Dunker bounce pass to Rosenbrock in the lane. Back out to Needens. Needens at the free throw line. Jump pass to Cranston. Right wing three in the air is in and out. And then a foul. Sambers fouled out. Dunker went to the floor. That'll be the 17th foul. And Riley Samber is gone. Fouls out with 4 points. Now let's see if the Beatdiggers can take advantage. Levi Bosler checks into the game. Again, we're looking at a team, like last year, they only go 6 deep. So Dunker with a 1-and-1. Got 6 points in the game. And the free throw is up, and that is deep. Rebound is controlled by Brady Bear. Akron 53, Brush 47. 5.5 to go in the game. And we've got a timeout called by the Rams. We'll take it with them. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go from Akron. Akron 53, Brush 47 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. Akron has the basketball with 5.5 minutes to go. Akron 53, Brush 47. The Rams looking for the sweep tonight after the Akron girls defeated Brush 50-26. Lob in the backcourt, and it's taken by Clarkson. Clarkson picked up by Rosenbrock in the front court of the outside left to Garrett Bosler. At the top for Herder. On the high right to Levi Bosler against Austin Garcia. Out there with Rosenbrock, Cranston, Dunker, and Mickey. With the basketball is Herder. Back out to Bosler. Now here is Clarkson. Looks like they're going to work this basketball around. And then Bosler loses to Cranston over to Garcia, and he's going to have the layup. They wanted to work it around, but it backfired on Akron. The Beatdiggers to within 4, 53-49 with 4:54 to go in the game. Jordan Herder with the basketball. He was stripped by Cranston. The ball's loose on the floor, but taken by Bear. Bear with the basketball in the lane. Jump pass to Bosler, and he banks it in. Beatdiggers got a bad break there, 55-49. Cranston spinning at the top. Offensive foul on Trey Cranston. Yeah, it looked like Bosler, Jen, had very good position there.
He was waiting there, so that was one of those moves where you have to pay attention where everybody else is. And, you know, Garcia doesn't like that call, but it was the correct call.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was definitely a charge. Now the Beatdiggers down by 6, 55-49. With 4:37 to go, the Rams have the basketball once again. There's the lob in the backcourt to Clarkson. Over to Garrett Bosler. Bosler picked up by Mickey. Jump pass is intercepted by Rosenbrock. Here come the Beatdiggers the other way. Rosenbrock to Cranston, back to Rosenbrock, and he banks and he scores. Rosenbrock with 12 in the game, brushed to within 4. 55-51, 4:18 to go from Akron. Clarkson across the timeline, right in the lane, all the way. Layup is up and too strong. Trey Cranston has the Beatdigger rebound. Cranston into the front court, nearly bodied up. Swings it back out to Rosenbrock. On the outside left, in the lane for Mickey. Fade from 6. And he back-rimmed it. Dunker tries to tip the rebound, goes to Mickey, and Mickey's fouled. Mickey is fouled as he went back up. But Ben Mickey to the line. The foul was committed by Levi Bosler, his second. Ben Mickey to shoot 2. Beatdiggers had a 6-point lead, then Akron turned it around with a 16-4 run. And the Ben Mickey free throw is up, and that one is good. Beatdiggers draw the within 3, 55-52. Still anybody's ball game here in Akron. Second free throw by Mickey is in the air, and that is too strong. And Dunker has the rebound over to Mickey, gets a defender in the air, jump pass to Rosenbrock, and he banks and misses. Rosenbrock trying to go back up again, and he banks and misses again. And then Dunker had the rebound, and he was fouled, but there was no call. It looked like Dunker, boy, he took it hard there. I don't know how foul was not called. And then was that ball thrown away? It was by the Rams in the front court. I'm telling you, Jen, these officials are going to have to take control of this game here. over the final 340.
This is getting out of control. Someone's going to get hurt here. If they can't get control of how well or how close they're going to call it, I think it needs to be a little bit tighter.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Here comes Dunker. The Beat Diggers down by 3 with 3:35 to go in the game. On the outside right to Garcia. Garcia dribbles to his left, back to Dunker. On the outside right to Garcia. Garcia jump pass to Dunker. Dunker left to the lane on the left wing for Cranston. Baseball pass to Garcia. A long three. Good! And the game is tied at 55. Timeout. Akron. We'll keep it right here as Austin Garcia nails a huge three. And the Beat Diggers actually called the timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call, 842-4555. Jen, too bad there's going to be a losing team in this game, but hopefully it'll be the Rams.
I concur with that statement.
Well, but it's been a well-played game. That's my point.
Very well-played game. I hope this last few minutes here aren't going to get so chaotic that someone gets hurt. That would be a shame for both teams.
Right. I mean, they're literally laying it out on the floor. Bodies are flying, but yet the whistles are very inconsistent.
Yeah, and I love hustle plays. I love down and dirty game.
You're that type of girl.
I like that when they get on the floor and get after things. I mean, that 50-50 ball, it's who wants it more, and I like that kind of a ball game. I really hope that the officials take control and don't let anybody get hurt in this game.
Let me tell you, Jeffrey Dunker's defense tonight, as you've been pointing out, has been outstanding.
It has. I mean, I watched Bear, and he's got great ball handling skills. So for Jeffrey Dunker to just stay on him and not pay attention to anybody else's defensive thing, he has contained him in this last couple quarters.
It is Jordan Herder, Jared Clarkson, Brady Bear, Levi Bosler, and Garrett Bosler for Akron. Ben Mickey, Austin Garcia, Trey Cranston, Jeffrey Dunker, and Kyle Rosenbrock for Brush. Backboard pass is taken by Clarkson. 3:15 to go in the game. Brush 55, Akron 55. Clarkson met by Rosenbrock on the outside left of Bear. Bear against Dunker. Pulls up from 16. Yes. Brady Bear has 20 in the game. The Rams lead 57-55. Garcia on the outside left to Cranston. Cross court to Garcia. Garcia picks up his dribbles, and they did call it a three-pointer. That didn't look like a three. And Garcia's three is blocked out of there, and then he commits a foul. Levi Bosler. Did that look like a three there by Brady?
I thought he was very far in on the three-point.
It wasn't even close. How did the Beat Diggers not contest that? I cannot. Yeah, that is a two. Yeah, now. Yeah, that's a two. All right, lost you there for a second. Deadlocked at 61. 61-61, 5.4 seconds to go as Brady Bear lost the basketball for Akron. The Beat Diggers have called a timeout with one final shot. If they score, they can win it. Trey Cranston to throw it in. And the left pointer for Dunker on the left baseline. Another timeout is called by the Beat Diggers with 3.6 seconds to go. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. That's Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here again with just over 3 seconds to go. Beat Diggers and Rams tied at 61. Why the two timeouts, Jen?
Well, we had the ball on the sideline, and Coach Garcia wants it down on the baseline. So if Jeffrey dribbles far enough down, now possession ball is going to be placed on the baseline, so it's a better shot at the basket in less time.
There we go. Let's see if Brush can put it in and win this game in regulation. This is going to be their best shot. They will inbounds in the front court. The Beat Digger crowd standing. Let's see who the inbounds passer is going to be. That's going to be critical as well. It'll be Cranston to throw it in. Cranston to Rosenbrock. Down low for Cranston. Intercepted. And now a timeout called by Akron. Intercepted by Garrett Bosler with 1 second to go. Looks like we're going to be headed to overtime here.
You're going to have to add some time on that, though, because it was a little over 2 seconds when you blew the whistle.
Well, let's see. Right now it's at 1. Well, let's see exactly what happens time-wise here. Well, it's too bad, Jen. Not even a shot the Bee Diggers got there.
No, it looked kind of like they just got caught, getting clustered. Nobody spread or thought what they thought was going to happen with the defense. They just kind of sat tight, and that kind of screwed them up a little bit.
Deadlocked at 61. 1 second to go, but Akron is throwing the ball in from their backcourt. It'll be quite the play if Akron can pull it off here in regulation. They might be able to get a shot off, but not much else. And that shot is going to have to be a long one unless they go for a tip-in, but they'll have to throw it about 80 feet in the air. Clarkson to throw it in. Now they do add time. 1.7 seconds to go. Clarkson in the backcourt with the basketball. Baseball pass is going to be caught by Bear, and Bear banks and scores. Did it count? It counts. Akron wins. 63-61. They're going to count the basket, and he was fouled. The Rams win the game, 63-61. He was fouled, but it won't matter. Won't take the free throw. And the Rams have pulled it off. Let's take a 3-minute break. That turned into about a little 4-footer, a perfect pass from Clarkson to Bear. Akron 63, Brush 61 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back with Jen Goodall at Akron High School, where the Akron Rams, on a buzzer beater off the glass, only about a 5-footer from Brady Bear, off a long baseball pass from Jared Clarkson, defeat the Bee Diggers 63-61. Bee Digger postgame show brought to you by Buildings by Design. Knowing who you can trust to do a good job is the tough part nowadays, but when you hire Buildings by Design, you can trust you get the building you want when you want it, and at the quality you deserve. Start your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. Akron led 14-13 after 1. The Bee Diggers, though, outscored Akron 17-13 in the second quarter for a 30-27 lead. And then Akron had a big third quarter as they outscored the Bee Diggers 24-13. And then Brush trailed by 6 in the fourth, tied the game, but Bear wins it as he finishes with 24 points, 18 for Jared Clarkson, 14 of those in the third, 10 points for Garrett Bosler, Jordan Herter with 5, 4 for Riley Samber, and 2 by Levi Bosler for the Bee Diggers. They were led tonight by Randy Baker with 14 points. Second straight night he's led the Bee Diggers in scoring. 12 for Kyle Rosenbrock, who grabbed 9 rebounds as well. 8 apiece for Jeffrey Dunker and Austin Garcia. 6 in the game for Jake Brown. Then you had 4 points apiece from Bryce Needhams and Trey Cranston. 3 from Ben Mickey and 2 from Jacob Nichols. Bee Diggers committed only 12 turnovers, but that last one was very critical. They threw it away with 1.7 seconds to go. That allowed Akron to have a final possession, and somehow, even though it seemed we were headed for overtime, that long baseball pass was perfect. Akron had 16 turnovers in the game. The Bee Diggers with 31 rebounds to 22 for Akron. Again, 9 for Rosenbrock. The Rams had 6 from Garrett Bosler. Free throws, Brush was 10 out of 13, and the Rams 5 out of 8, 62.5%. Akron moves to 5-1 on the season. The Bee Diggers fall to 4-2. And, Jen, I'm sure as a coach, especially in games like this, you analyze every single decision that was made, and then you ask yourself, was it the decision, the execution, or both? One thing is clear, that as well as the Bee Diggers played for a lot of this game, They failed to execute on their last offensive possession, and you could call it maybe a breakdown on their last offensive possession. The best offensive player in Class 2A with only one back there, and Bear was able to get essentially a pretty easy shot for a game winner, which should have never occurred.
It was. It is one of those things we have to remember, too, that these guys are teenagers. I mean, they're not going to execute everything perfectly every time. And, again, this goes for a learning experience. So later down the line, when they're in tournament time and they're trying to get to the state tournament, number one, and then getting there, hopefully, they're going to have this in the back of their minds, and they're going to remember that execution kind of killed them on the last little second thing there.
Yeah, I mean, they called a couple of timeouts, couldn't get a shot off, and you figured, well, Brush is going to get, and they were right underneath the basket they were shooting towards, and yet Akron was well over 80-some-odd feet away, and Jared Clarkson was able to pull off an impossible pass, it seemed, but a nice job. I mean, that didn't look like two basketball players. That looked like a quarterback and a wide receiver.
It did, and, Jeffrey shouldn't hang his head at all. He played phenomenal defense on one of the best players I've seen in a long, long time in high school basketball. So he should not hang his head at all. He played great defense, and it's who wants it more sometimes, and those little mental lapses, those come back to get you every now and then, but they also teach lessons which will pay off in the end.
All right, so the Beat Diggers back in action coming up on Friday night. They'll be at home against the Yuma Indians with a girls' game at 5:30 and the boys' game at 7 o'clock right here on 1010 as well as KSIR.com. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports as well. Outstanding job by our sound engineer and producer, Rose Condos. For Jen Goodall, I'm John Beltran. The final scores tonight, the Akron girls defeat Brush 50-26. And at the buzzer on a Jordan Bear shot, the Akron boys beat Brush 63-61 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.